Welcome back to Good Day Big Bear. Thanks for staying tuned. We have our city manager, Mr. Jeff Mathieu.
Top of the morning, John. How are you?
Is it King of Surf?
Now, wait a minute. Noel Blank is so kind and generous with the compliments, and again, he knows to surf like nobody else. And I wish I could say I could conquer the 10-footer as he has done many times, he and Kat. But again, I will just pay homage to Noel and to celebrate the fact that we're up here in the snowland.
Well, he called me earlier this morning to confirm we were going to be on, and he's rewriting the song he wrote for me. For you.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, so be ready for that one. Some quick reminders here. Told you Mike Cross is playing at Club Bombay on Friday, Valentine's Day. He'll be at the Barnstorm.
That'd be wonderful.
Barnstorm restaurant out there. And also, you've got Silver Moon at Nottingham's this weekend, Friday and Saturday, from 7 to 10. And on Valentine's Day, they will be at the Moose Lodge over in Fawnskin. And one other quick reminder here for, I think he has the voice. I think he has the stature. He probably has the costumes to be in King and I.
I tried to bump Mike Cross off stage at the Ed Trust benefit at Club Bombay the other day, but he made sure I didn't get to the microphone. So I don't think that's in my horizon.
You could do Barry White in a heartbeat.
Oh my goodness.
I've been watching Ally McBeal, old Everyone's Valley. You could be Barry White. I have to get you lyrics. We'll have to do one because
right now I have my hands full. I have my hands full.
Talk about that. The Community Arts Theater Society Cats reminding everybody that is interested in major parts for the production of King and I. Auditions will take place next weekend, Saturday, February 18th, for see, this could be you, adult male, strong Prime Minister.
I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Sarge would never go for that. You know that.
There's a whole slew of major parts. I bet she would. I bet she would. She would. You know, we'll have to talk.
Well, you know, she has that opening of the Black Box Theater and that wonderful intimate setting for the next production. So we'll talk her out of it. There we go.
There. And first rehearsal and orientation for everybody is May 12th. But if you're interested in a major part, that's going to be next Saturday and Sunday. And we'll post this on the Channel 6 website in our calendar events again later on this afternoon. But where's phone number? I don't see a phone number. Go to their website, www.bigbeartheater.org, bigbeartheater.org for cats, and sign up for some of the parts for King and I.
This is going to be exciting.
Yeah, we have all kinds of theater.
It's amazing.
Lots of stuff, lots of fun stuff.
In the PAC, we're entering the season right now with the various performances, and again, UNLV is coming down as a result of the Arts
Council's bringing them down. That was a big event.
Without a doubt. And again, the quality of the artistic performances are just wonderful. And again, to have our PAC alive and our folks in our community there, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, all kinds of great stuff to keep you entertained. And there's some new clubs starting up at the library. There's there's a chess club. There's was it knitting or crochet club? It'll be on the Channel 6 website this afternoon. Just got those emails. So
our library is so unique, and the county librarian Leonard Hernandez and I had spent time to be able to recognize the great work of the foundation and what they do, to look at what we do with the literacy groups, and again to have the array of different programs that support and complement everything else at the library. Are we ever unique in Big Bear? And he had made that comment that compared to all the other county libraries, considering our facility and our community, it's probably one of the best.
Yeah, it's right there on Garston Drive. So that's the other end of Summit.
Absolutely.
No, the other end of Moonridge. Is it Moonridge or something? It's right there. Summit or Moonridge, just head towards the hospital.
Garston and Summit.
Garston and Summit. There
yes. Nearly behind the sheriff's station.
Left of Butcher Blocks.
and east of the hospital.
There you go. We all go by landmarks.
Aren't we terrible by directions this morning?
You guys at the city, this has been an interesting year so far.
Oh,
with
intriguing.
all the monies that our illustrious state government has decided they need more than we do. And I know we ran into this at the lodge. Fundraisers and people looking to make money are looking at where do we go? And instead of going to new ventures, what we decided, what is the thing that makes us the most money, and how can we enhance that experience And I know that's one of the things you guys look
Absolutely.
at. Where's your tax base? Where are people spending money that bring taxes into the city so you can do other things? And you are looking to do some enhancements in the main business district.
A major rebirth and a renaissance of the village. And again, the village is what I call the living room of the mountain area.
The living room?
The living room of the mountain area.
Can I quote you on that?
Please. And this is where we gather. This is where we come, whether we're a first-time visitor or a year-round resident. This is the kind of welcoming door that you want to go through to be able to acknowledge your entry in Big Bear. And again, our forefathers had laid out during cityhood an image and a thought for the village hell that really had done well for a number of years, and we've done our best to keep it up and to maintain it. But the time has come with the savings that we put aside for the last 4 years, with the community planning that we have done to look at the future and what really we need to enhance and to recreate in the village. And John, I'm here this morning to talk to you and our Bear Valley residents about the renewal, the renaissance, the rebirth, the reconstruction of the village.
Okay.
And we're going to take it from doorway to doorway.
Okay.
We're going to take it down doorway to doorway. We are actually going to remove the sidewalks, the curb gutters, going to replace the streets. We have light fixtures out there that don't put the proper foot candles and coverage of light out there, as well as they're beginning to erode and corrode. That it's time to replace those light standards that are in the village with a wide variety of design and look that will hit the pedestrians, the cars. We're going to really populate
walking paths.
We're going to repopulate the trees and the vegetation in the village by keeping the very best trees and interspersing those that provide wonderful, spectacular color,
some of the color in the fall.
as well as some evergreens that will be mixed in there.
Okay.
We're looking not just at the Village L, but also at the whole swath or the whole area of the village, so that we treat the west side of the village like we treat the east side and vice versa. We have the Bartlett lot, we have our Pine Knot pathway that will have a walking pathway, to have a bike lane, and for those who cycle and want to come through the village and have a natural experience, for those that want to have the connection between the village and the water. We believe that
all the way from
the beyond Paoli's all the way down to Pine Knot Marina.
Excellent.
And again, we'll have a beautiful, lush pathway that will be really effective in terms of those that want to be on cycles, that want to walk, that want to push a stroller. And the same Knickerbocker Creek is going to have a bridge over it. And the bridge over it, well, at that point, going to have one pedestrian transition bridge that will take us over to the easterly side of town to create another parking opportunity.
Very good.
So when our visitors come, they'll be able to park not only the Bartlett lot, not only in the Village L, but also be able to park near Big Bear Elementary School.
Okay.
So we're really looking forward to what we think is going to be a really dynamic renewal of our gathering spot, our living room of the Big Bear Mountains. And again, we anticipate beginning our construction when spring has concluded. We'll do it in segments where we'll rebuild a Pine Knot first. Secondly, we'll go over to the entry point of Village Drive over by the Northwoods.
Okay.
Thirdly, we'll work at Knickerbocker Creek, especially during the peak of August. And then we'll come back in September and October to be able to finish off the stretch between Village and Pine Knot, and Village and Bartlett. So again, 3 different segments.
It's an interesting summer we got.
Oh, it's going to be one in which it's going to be major surgery.
Okay.
And in the end, I think the patient's going to be outstanding.
Excellent. And we did have one call real quick before we got to go here. What do you do with the snow?
Well, first,
I don't think we have to worry about this weekend.
Well, first we want we want snow. Did we say that?
Yes.
We want snow and want the difficulty. We create what we call snowbanks, and the snowbanks actually are large quantities of snow that we take out of a given area and we move to a staging area. Immediate staging area is normally at the back side of the Indian lot and the back side of the Alden lot over by Sandy's Sports Bar. When we have a larger accumulation of snow, then we go over to the ponds that are located behind Interlochen.
Right.
And then we store a larger amount there. And then we have a
Because you're
summer.
not allowed to dump it in the lake.
Not at all. And again,
Right.
we do keep it
You got
contained.
road
Oh
stuff.
yes, and cinders and everything
Right.
else, and we do keep it contained. And again, depending upon the quantity of snow that we're actually collecting, we'll stage at those areas as well as over at the backside of the Civic Center or the PAC property, so that again we can clear our roadways, we can give our visitors and year-round residents as much opportunity to get around without being curtailed by the snow.
Well, let's hope you have that problem soon.
Oh yes.
We can use a lot of snow. Again, the City Big Bear Lake, not City of, citybigbearlake.com. Wonderful website for the city. Got your meetings are posted there.
Oh, yes.
You can watch in on stuff. You can find out about the Performing Arts Center. You can find about all these projects, everything we went over today, the budget, but no pictures of you with long hair. No, send it now.
My two sons would never permit that to go on air.
Was that the 60s? 60s, 70s there, too?
Yes, it is 2012 now, isn't it?
It's been a little while there. But you guys have a great open door policy.
We do.
All kinds of great things. Visit with the city online or in person down at Hofer Hall there.
And on Monday night at 6:30, we actually have a very exciting city council meeting, which we're doing our annual visioning project to be able to look for the future, to see what we're building, what we're creating, how we actually enhance Big Bear to the level that we all want it to be.
Hofer Hall, Monday, 6 o'clock. Thanks for coming on, Jeff. Appreciate
pleasure,
it.
John.
Always fun. Have a great weekend, and go to channel6bigbear.com for links to everything in Big Bear. Have a great weekend. We'll see you later.